Today, we're going to talk about 3 brand archetypes that have a core desire to create connection through relationships, sensuality, enjoyment, or relatability. These 3 archetypes are the lover, the jester, and the everyman or everywoman. While this intro video plays, go ahead and drop a comment below and let me know which archetype you are most excited to learn about. Hello, if you're new here, welcome to my channel, and if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back. I'm Caitlin Johnson, branding expert and founder of Caitlin Audrey Creative. I have a master's in web design and online communication, and I've been helping businesses build successful brands for the last 5 years. First, let's talk about the lover archetype. Everyone loves the lover archetype. The way they want to achieve connection is by attaining intimacy and experience sensual pleasure. This archetype is very common amongst many consumer products because, as we've been taught time and time again, sex sells. They are sensual, soothing, and empathetic. Their goal is being in a relationship with the people, the work, the experiences, and the surroundings that they love. They are driven by closeness, indulgence, affection, and love. They fear being alone, unwanted, and unloved. Their strategy to get what they want is by becoming more and more attractive, either physically, emotionally, and in every other sense of the word that you can think of. Your brand may align with the lover if the use of your product helps people find love or friendship, the function of your product fosters beauty, communication, or closeness between people, or is associated with sexuality or romance, or if your product is produced or sold by a company with an intimate, elegant, organizational culture, or you need to differentiate yourself in a positive way from lower priced brands. Before we dive into the next archetype, feel free to leave me a thumbs up if you're getting some good info and drop me a comment with anything that really resonates with you or your brand. Next up, we have the jester. Their core desire to connect is by living in the moment with full enjoyment. They're generally fun-loving, playful, and optimistic. Their goal is to have a great time and lighten up the world. They are driven by, of course, fun, happiness, laughter, togetherness, and positivity. They fear being bored or being boring, and their strategy is to play, make jokes, and be funny. Your brand may align with the jester if the use of your product helps people belong or feel like they belong, or the function of your product helps people have a good time, or your company has a fun-loving, freewheeling culture, or you want to differentiate yourself from a pompous, overconfident, established brand. And finally, we have the everyman or everywoman. The everyman just wants to have a genuine connection to others. Often this can be done through his relatability and unremarkable characteristics. They are often friendly, humble, and authentic. Their goal is to belong or fit in. They are driven by connection, togetherness, equality, fellowship, and inclusion. They fear standing out, disassociation, isolation, and hostility. Their strategy is to develop solid, ordinary virtues and just blend in. Your brand may be best aligned with the everyman or everywoman if the use of your product helps people belong or feel like they belong, or your product is something used commonly in everyday life, or your product is produced or sold by a company with a down-home organizational culture, or you want to differentiate yourself in a positive way from a higher priced or more elitist brand. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video served you well. Make sure you like and subscribe to be notified when we post a new video.